Joe Jonas responds to Sophie Turner's claim that he is withholding passports for his daughters, calling it misleading. Joe Jonas has filed a response to Sophie Turner's lawsuit alleging wrongful retention of the couple's 2 children. A spokesman for the musician, 34, provided a statement obtained by People on Thursday in response to his estranged wife's lawsuit alleging he is refusing to let the couple's 2 children, Willa, 3, and a 14-month-old girl, to return to England. After multiple conversations with Sophie, Joe initiated divorce proceedings in Florida, as Florida is the appropriate jurisdiction for the case. Sophie was aware that Joe was going to file for divorce. The Florida court has already entered an order that restricts both parents from relocating the children. Sophie was served with this order on September 6, 2023, more than 2 weeks ago. The statement reads, Joe and Sophie had a cordial meeting this past Sunday in New York, when Sophie came to New York to be with the kids. They have been with her since that meeting. Joe's impression of the meeting was that they had reached an understanding that they would work together towards an amicable co-parenting setup. The statement alleges that less than 24 hours after the amicable co-parenting setup was agreed upon, Sophie advised that she wanted to take the children permanently to the UK. Thereafter, she demanded via this filing that Joe hand over the children's passports so that she could take them out of the country immediately. The statement asserts that the musician is seeking shared parenting with the kids so that they are raised by both their mother and father, and is, of course, also okay with the kids being raised both in the US and the UK, but also alleges that the children have spent the vast majority of their lives in the US. This is an unfortunate legal disagreement about a marriage that is sadly ending. When language like abduction is used, it is misleading at best, and a serious abuse of the legal system at worst. The children were not abducted, the statement continues. After being in Joe's care for the past 3 months at the agreement of both parties, the children are currently with their mother, the statement goes on to say. Sophie is making this claim only to move the divorce proceedings to the UK and to remove the children from the US permanently. Joe has already denied any and all statements made on his behalf that were disparaging of Sophie. They were made without his permission and do not reflect his beliefs. His desire is for Sophie to reconsider her aggressive legal stance and proceed in a more collaborative and private manner. His sole concern is the safety of his children, the statement continues.